I'd like to start this movie by talking about the two big news stories that are coming out tomorrow. They're both very interesting for different reasons. To begin, it looks like it could work. We will hear back about the Bitcoin spot ETF tomorrow. Guys, this is really interesting because a lot of people, especially those close to the SLC, are writing about it right now. There are already rumors that it might happen on Monday. There are many people who think it will happen tomorrow. But folks, it looks like everyone agrees that this will happen soon. Yesterday, there was a small fear when a fake news source said that Bitcoin spot ETF would not be approved. This caused prices to drop sharply. However, everything was fun right now. Soon you will be able to buy these Bitcoin spot ETFs, ladies and gentlemen. This is really exciting because everything I'm seeing points to a big release of institutional capital. Some new investors are also coming into this industry because of the Bitcoin spot ETFs. Also, many people are trying to say that the fact that these things will be very popular has already been taken into account. So the price of Bitcoin won't change at all when they go live. There was a recent poll that showed that most institutional investors still don't think this project will ever go live. They polled big investors over the last few months, and only 39 of them said there was even a small chance that we would get clearance in 2024. People are saying that these things are happening a lot faster than anyone thought they would, and I don't think anyone is fully ready for what this will lead to. I want to stress that because I think it will cause a lot of institutional money to flow into the cryptocurrency area. It will go on after Bitcoin. One of the things they make for all the big cryptocurrency coins is XRP. To begin with, Bitcoin will be there. This is a big first step, but more work needs to be done before these prices can be significantly affected. Guys, when they put their money into asset groups with market caps in the single billions, BlackRock has trillions of dollars in the care loan. Just think about how that will affect prices. A huge amount of money, hundreds of billions of dollars, will be taken out of the spot market for cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. I think prices will rise at an incredibly fast rate over the next year or two. One interesting thing to me about this story is how these cycles keep happening over and over again. Ladies and gentlemen, please look over this chart. Just take a moment to pause the movie and look at what's shown. I don't think the 4 year cycles will last forever. There's no question about what you're seeing. Even though I think the cycles will end after 4 years once institutional money gets in. Though it's clear that every time the market goes down, it goes up before the bull market starts. On the last three times, however, there have been huge rallies. This fits well with the story of the Bitcoin spot ETF. As this market grows and more people start investing in other cryptocurrencies, there will be a lot of new bullish energy and stories about all the top digital assets. Guys, I believe it's very clear that we are now in a bull market. The Bitcoin market is probably going through one of the most exciting times it's had in a long time. I also think that this market may see a bigger flood of cash than it has ever seen. Now, let me talk about something else that will happen tomorrow that XRP users should really pay attention to. And that's before the $20,000 in XRP is talked about. So make sure you stay for that. However, the policy that is set to happen tomorrow at 10 Eastern Standard Time. Guys, this is going to be really cool because Polysin was a project that had a lot of promise. They spent a lot of money and time developing some really cool technology, but all of a sudden they had to file for bankruptcy because they couldn't pay the debts. So this is a really interesting case. Triple and David Schwartz have also said something about it and said they would do everything they could to save Polysin. If Polysin files for bankruptcy, will Ripple be the top bidder and try to buy it? I have no idea what's going on with Polysin, but I'm sure tomorrow morning we'll hear some really interesting news about it. It would not surprise me at all if there was a little more going on than what seemed to be going. In general, I think everyone should watch this. Without a question, I'll talk about it in tomorrow's video. Without a question, we will talk about it. But the events that led to this are all very interesting, and I'm really excited to see what happens tomorrow. Okay, everyone, I'm going to end this video by talking for a while about the $20,000 XRP. This community is really interested in it. It's a very controversial subject. Another thing I won't do for a long time in this video is talk about whether I think XRP reached $20,000 at some point. One of the most common myths about the $20,000 XRP, however, I want to sort of bust. This is not meant to hurt Moon Lambo. I'm not even sure if this is the exact point he's trying to make. He hasn't had time to meet up with me yet, but I only want to talk about a few things related to the question of who runs these market camps. For example, if $20 buys nothing worth XRP, would someone really need that much money to buy XRP? The first thing I want to talk about is whether or not it makes sense for people to pay $20,000 for XRP. People are ready to pay $20,000 for XRP, which means that the cryptocurrency should be very hard to get. So let's put it this way, people would be willing to pay a lot of money for a single XRP if there was only one to trade right now. Am I right? That's something I think everyone can agree on. They may want to pay a lot of money, but let's say someone is willing to pay $1,000 for the last XRP. To put it simply, the market cap is found by multiplying the total number of XRP coins by the price of the last XRP trade. Because of this, the fact that one person was willing to pay a lot of money for the last XRP may give you an absurdly high market cap for the product. Then you could multiply that price by the market cap to get the market cap of the product. But it's likely that only $1,000 was paid for one XRP. This means that to increase the value of XRP on the market, trillions and trillions of dollars had to be put into the business. Instead, someone paid a lot of money for a single XRP in the last trade. A lot of people are now ready to pay huge amounts of money. Many people say that XRP can't go as high as $20,000 or other very high amounts because too much money would have to flow into the market for that to happen. And I agree with them, since there is now a lot of XRP available right on. Since there are already so many XPRs out there, no one is going to pay hundreds of dollars for one right now. If there is a severe lack of XRP trading, on the other hand, the market cap might rise dramatically above the required investment. This is because there would be less XRP trading and more buyers would be ready to pay more for XRP, because it's likely that there will be a lot less XRP available for trade in the future than there is now. I think it's possible that we could see market caps that seem crazy right now. To help you understand my point better, ladies and gents, I'd like to share this example. Even though this is getting a little guesswork and